Sports. It's the home team taking on the Washington football team.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Washington football team and our home team. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Lions team entering play. They come in off a good win on the road, and now they hit the home opener at 1-0. Meanwhile, two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. And out will come the leader of this offense, and that, of course, is their signal caller.
And what I enjoyed watching this week when we had a chance to watch them at practice, the easy camaraderie that he has with his offense.
A lot of respect.
A lot of respect, and frankly, I thought it spilled over to the defense. All the defensive guys were coming over and teasing and joking with him. You can tell they respect the heck out of him and really want to play well for him.
The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 12 yards there and a first down.
At the 39-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Price. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain. From the midfield stripe. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
And they'll try to run the option here. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up third.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. The 20. Over the middle, complete. That's Hartman. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. And this third down looking very tough after the holding penalty. Third and long. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. This is caught. And he takes this one in for the Lions touchdown. A big play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Lions are going to take a first quarter lead. Sometimes you just got to marvel at how these guys can throw the football. He gave that everything he had, and it was right on the money.
And you'd think on third down they'd just be looking for something right beyond the sticks. And I think they caught the defense flat-footed as a result because they decided they were going to take a shot right there, and it ended up being a big play.
A try here for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0. A drive that time of 6 plays, and it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So out comes the Washington offense onto the field. Leading the charge will be their quarterback. Always fun to watch, Deshaun Watson.
Had a chance to meet him while he was still at Clemson as a summer camp partner. And this is one of the best kids you're going to meet out there. And he doesn't say a whole lot, but it's fun to watch how people respond to him. When he was a camp counselor, the kids just flocked around him like the Pied Piper, just as his teammates did while he was at Clemson.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Behind the chain, second and 12. Now a handoff here to his running back. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down.
Throwing on third down, Watson. He's going to loft it, deep right sideline. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
So one first down on that drive, and that's it. Forced to take the deep shot on third down and couldn't hit it. Now they have to punt this one away.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return, and the Lions will take over. Back onto the field come the Lions for their second overall drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
And to give this time to the tailback. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. They go play action here on first down. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. First down Lions on a pickup of 13.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
They throw again on 2nd down. This one's complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. It's 35. Give them 14 on that one and a first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
At the 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So a pretty early first quarter roughing the passer penalty.
Seems like the officials are going to let everyone know they're taking charge of this game. They're always going to protect the quarterback.
That is caught at the 7-yard line. And the Lions are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Nice little nifty play.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. It's their quarterback. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Lions are able to grow their lead.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Point after try forthcoming. And it's good to make it 14-0. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Catch made here by Campbell. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Roughing the passer, defense.
Well, this crowd does not like that call.
Understandable reaction from them. That's their team that the penalty's going against. But you and I both know they're going to take care of the quarterback.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Watson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. 20. And he will bring it back. Interception return for a Lions touchdown.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. Now the try here for the point after. It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. The decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Cozy buns over there.
Now we get another look at Washington on offense. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest. Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And the Washington first down.
From the gun, here's Watson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. This is caught inside the 15. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A big play there. 65 yards. And Washington able to close the gap just a bit. But hard to believe that arm strength was a knock on Deshaun Watson coming out of Clemson, but he showed what he's got there.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it, Here in the stadium, you can just sense the crowd thinking, oh, no. And their worst fears weren't realized as that one turned into a long touchdown.
The call is to go for one and kick the extra point. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive.
And it was polished off by a Washington touchdown. Taken at about the 1. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense.
And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
They'll run on first down. Mayberry, and he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hartman.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line.
A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score.
With the score, Lions 21, Washington 7.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive.
I liked his focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. He's going to float this one deep right side. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown! A big play there. 58 yards. And the Lions are able to extend their lead.
In today's NFL, we talk about quarterbacks and their speed and accuracy, but there's still something about a guy slinging one downfield.
And I'm telling you, nothing will light up a crowd more than a play like that. Here in the stadium, all eyes were on the receiver streaking downfield, and everyone was thinking, throw it, he's open. What a connection there for the touchdown.
And that one covering an even 63 yards in the air.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. So the drive there, 5 plays, 80 yards. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here.
They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. And they'll run the option to start the drive.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd.
Now an option play on 2nd down.
And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there.
A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down.
A gain of a yard. 1st down, Washington.
Now Watson.
Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
This defense is really floating around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
On 3rd down, Alexander. And he brings this up to the 46, good enough for the first. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. A couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd.
They'll try the air now with Watson. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 38-yard line. It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, his first carry of the game right there. He had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well.
On the play. 2nd and 10.
Throwing on 2nd down. Watson. Campbell making the catch. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 26. 11 more yards there. This methodical drive continues. Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11.
Partner, one thing I was lousy at growing up, track and field, I could never anticipate the start before a race, but how about that backer? He figured it out, jumped the count, and turned it into a really nice play for his defense.
And it's incomplete. Washington on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Out of the gun, Watson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Alexander. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. Ouch, you thought you had the defensive stand. Roughing the passer wipes it out.
What does every defense talk about? 3 and out, right? Thought they were able to get off the field. Not so.
He's going to take off with it. And able to use the stiff arm to gain leverage initially, but not much room thereafter. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Now a handoff here to his running back. He showed some tough running, but they'll drop him at the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. Watson. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down. He'd had some success as a runner previously on this drive, just not as much space there that time.
Yeah, this time when he pulled it down, they were ready for him, so I think he's going to have to fling a few in order to open up that running lane again.
Lions 28. Washington.
That will go down as a 15-play drive, and it results in 3 points. So some disappointment?
It's funny. We had our conference before the game with the offensive coordinator. And what did he tell us? I just want every drive to end in a kick, right? An extra point, a punt, or a field goal. Well, in this case, I think it is a little bit of a disappointment because it did end in a kick, but that type of a drive should end in the end zone.
Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence, does a great deal for your team, gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
I was going to say, now he wants the first-half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him on the field, folks. He wants that type of celebration. That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down.
A loss of 9.
The competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week, and we just saw their first one of this game.
The Lions on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 19. He's going to air one out. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
2 things you can do in that situation. Run and punt the football or try and take your shot at getting the 1st down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
36 yards on the punt with no return. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. Now Deshaun Watson and his offense heading back out there. And how does he rally the troops, so to speak? He's played well, but they're down big on the scoreboard. How does he get his guys going?
To make sure they understand it's not a me game, it's a team game. Everyone has to come together. Everyone has to up the level of play a little bit, including himself, and find a way to make some plays in order to give them a little bit of a spark and rally the team.
We'll see if they can indeed rally down big on the scoreboard right now. They'll wind up losing a full 10 yards on the play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
On 2nd and 15 now. Watson is going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
A gain of 9. Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Watson. 2nd quarter action, 1:56 remaining. A reminder coming up at halftime. We'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
Offense.
Hey, baby, this ain't good enough for us.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. He's going to take another shot here. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. Here comes the Lions punter now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. Now a fair catch taken just across midfield, maybe by a yard or 2. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the 2nd quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call it in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Buchanan.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts,
as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Watson looks to throw again. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. He's going to go for a big play downfield, and that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To the air yet again, Watson. He's going to look deep down the field, and that will be incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
And you can't do it much better than that. This ball kicks out of bounds at the 4-yard line. So they'll play the field position game here, as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
Well, that's what's healing their tongue. Let me see. Well, I have to touch it to see it, because I do see with my hands. On the bottom.
On 1st down, Mayberry. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here, as it looks like we've got a lion that's shaken up. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
I'm not going to pick one.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. They'll throw down on the final play. He's going to loft one deep left side here. He's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit, but first it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in Week 2. We'll begin up at U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, and it's the Jets who have the lead, with that one getting close to halftime. The Jets locked in a tight one, but this is a game you feel they've got to have. Next, we head off to check out another game. And for the moment, they find themselves trailing the visiting Carolina Panthers. The Panthers needing to hold on and win this one on the road to avoid falling to 0-2. Lastly, let's get to the Windy City. See what's happening with the Bears at home at Soldier Field. And they were winners as they defeat the visiting Philadelphia Eagles. 24-10 was your final. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Washington down on the scoreboard as they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Now whistles, and we've got a man down. A man down here following the kickoff. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
They'll run on first down. It's Alexander. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on third down. And you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down.
Welcome to Spectrum. Now offering Spectrum Mobile. This call may be monitored or recorded.
And he goes down.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they're able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
Great.
Gonna need something special here on third and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? A shotgun snap for Watson. Yeah, this is caught, but I don't think he stayed in bounds. No, he didn't. It's incomplete. The throw took him past the boundary, and it's fourth.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
For technical support, push 1. For billing,
40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So here are the Lions to take over. They were winners over the Jets a week ago, and they are in the driver's seat right now as well. They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10 at their 36-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little game.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Second down and inches. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a first down on a gain of 10. They'll try the left side. Mayberry. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. He's still having trouble moving the ball on the ground.
Yeah, so much for halftime adjustment. Sometimes the best adjustment you make is no adjustment. You just do things better. But in this case, I think an adjustment was in order. They may have to change up and start throwing the ball around a little bit more.
Rather than wait on hold, we can call you back when it's your turn, between 3 minutes and 4 minutes from now. You will not lose your place in line if you choose to use this service. To receive a callback, press 1. To schedule a callback for a later time, press 2.
Second and 11
Remain
now.
on hold. If you'd like a callback to the number you are calling from, press 1. To enter a different phone, please speak your full name at the
Good
tone.
move at the 30. He is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. We've said it many times, Charles, when you have weapons like this at the wide receiver position, just get him the football any way that you can, and here it's in the run game.
And that was an example of catching a team off guard, because it really paid off for them. They weren't ready for that at all. I know they weren't ready to try and catch him, because once he hit full stride, that was going to turn into a big play, and it did.
And if you look at the next-gen stats, you'll see that he topped out at an even 21 miles an hour. On first down, he'll drop to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. From 17 yards out, and the Lions add on to their lead.
The cozy buns.
Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his second season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
Point after, right down the middle. And they open the lead up now to 25.
Welcome to Spectrum. This call may be monitored.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. taken in at the 3.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
A look at Washington.
Jeremy Pitts.
The field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside.
Yeah. 7-8-2-2.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Here's Watson.
I just wanted to take off that
dancing to his left. He'll try and run
the TV on there for $15, the Spectrum TV essentially. I didn't want that on my account. I just want to take that off.
On 3rd down, Alexander. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
I never really wanted it to begin with. I didn't know the other guy added it when I called. I thought he said it was free for a month and it wasn't going to get charged. But
Pickup there to keep this drive going.
I just don't want it. I have cable with somebody else. So.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Alexander. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
Alright, so I just have to pay $99 this time on the bill.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
Right.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Gain on the play. 1st down, Washington.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a 1st at the Lions 36.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Now a 1st down throw. Watson is going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And down right around the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field. Snappy, so he looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Now the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. The fake field goal catches everyone by surprise. And Washington able to cut into that deficit. And a special play there by the special teams. It's one thing to fake it. He ran it in for the score.
I think the special teams coach saw something on film in preparation for this game. Told the head coach now's the time. He got the green light, and they worked it to perfection.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut the lead down to 18. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Trying to go around 26-yard line.
Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. How do you think he personally is evaluating his game so far? He was pretty good in the first half, been good so far here in the third quarter. He's got to like it, right?
Not looking for the dramatics here. Not trying to set the world on fire in terms of stats. It's almost like you're driving. Hands at 10 and 2, alert for anything out there, watching for trouble on the road, and making sure you get the team home.
The bus driver. See if he can drive the bus here again on this drive. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
At the 33-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started.
Hi, you too. Thank you.
Down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Here comes the Lions punter now as he's on here to punt it away. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And that will come the offense as they take over. Now we get another look at Washington on offense. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action. Now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kissed it on the ground.
Out to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
A 10-yard loss on the play.
He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still ended up with a solid game.
My head doesn't hurt him.
Washington going to send out their
Now my head
punter
doesn't hurt him.
as he's on for the 5th time here today. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. 42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not
Hi there,
going
hope you guys
like
are
you would a
reading.
2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football.
Hope you guys had a great Christmas. Happy 2021. It was great to see China this week. Yesterday we played in the snow and did some snowman making. You had fun getting me with the snowballs as well.
He's got his tight end on the corner.
I forgot my glove, so couldn't really make too many snowballs today. We worked on testing
First down.
The scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
On 1st down, Forbes. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely, pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
But they already did first down.
Close to the 1st down marker at Washington's 12-yard line. 31. Back now just east of Manhattan in Brooklyn. It's the Lions holding onto the football, and they also have the lead as we start quarter number 4.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Mayberry, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there, and now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 12 yards to go.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. Their defense was able to hold serve, albeit with a little help from that missed field goal as they settle in now 1st and 10. Now listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their backgrounds. They were all county, all state, at other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
Watson on 1st down. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
2nd down and 10.
Throwing again is Watson. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes.
A loss of 6 yards. And
well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast and a big sack. Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? Operating from the gun, Watson. And that is incomplete. Now, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow.
Kind of was justified there. No, never admit that.
On 1st and 10, Watson. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it?
I think you get 2,000 a week or a month.
Afternoon to forget, absolutely. They'll run on 1st down. Mayberry, and he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll keep it on the ground. Mayberry, he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23. The Lions on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 4.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
So possession goes over here on the punt.
Take over 1st and 10.
And the Washington offense heading out, even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. To throw is Watson. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Are you serious?
Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty as a result of that hit there.
On first down, it's Watson. And he's got him. Got his man on the end round. Complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 15 yards to pick up. First down, Washington. Decent start to the drive. Let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute
And maybe they were borrowed from the class. They have a bunch of extra stuff in case they need it. Or gloves get wet. Please tell Miss Kim loves him.
First down, Watson able to get away.
That's why you keep the legs churning.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11. Washington. On first down, Alexander. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Washington. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Alexander. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up second and goal. So stuffed from the 2. Now what?
You know me pretty.
And he fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And Washington able to close the gap just a bit. They were able to stop him at the line on first down, but this time he punches his way through.
And sometimes just because you're stopped on the first run, it doesn't mean the play call was bad or incorrect. You might just need better execution and just a tad more determination. And they got it done on the second try.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. They're on the 20-yard line. Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. He was looking for Daniels that time, and that'll bring up second down. Over the middle, complete. It's Price. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on first and 10. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. And 13.
Probably.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And, oh, he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. So they'll take the yardage and take on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march off another 15 against your squad.
And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll bring up a second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 22-yard line.
The throw on the quick slant going to be complete. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. And he takes this one in for the Lions touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions are able to grow their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is it bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
And the lead is up to 18 now. So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
Right now.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
On 2nd and 10, Watson on the move to his left. He's going to take off with it, and he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. And the Lions going with an extra DB here on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Watson now to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
To number 41. No gain on the play.
So unable to get any yardage at all off of the screen there on 3rd down.
And ordinarily on 3rd down, that's when you want to bring pressure. You get all your guys who want to get after the quarterback. But how about the patience they showed? Read the play, snuffed it out, and made a nice stop.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Catch made here by Campbell. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Washington first down.
Again, it's Watson. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. And this is going to be incomplete. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
It's 3rd down. And
from the gun, here's Watson. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. From the gun, Watson. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Watson now operating from the gun. Throw left side complete. It's Buchanan. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup.
Operating from the gun. Watson. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
Yeah, at the 1-yard line.
1-yard line. They gave up excellent real estate on that one.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And Washington able to cut into that deficit.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
And this will be covered up by the Lions, and that might just about seal the deal. And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. Now let's check on the call. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
As the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. They'll keep it on the ground. Forbes. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. As the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. On 3rd down, Forbes. And he'll take this to the 47, but no further. As they get him down well short of the line to gain. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And this will do the job nicely, as that'll be out of bounds just inside the 10-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
And it's incomplete. Still time left, though. 2 seconds remaining now in the 4th quarter. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete, as time has run out on this football game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the home team here, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Dallas Cowboys. Meanwhile, for Washington, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Philly to face off with the Eagles. That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter @EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.